Chandler Enterprises to issue an official announcement to all the news media immediately. Quote, "Let it be known that Erica Kane Chandler is the sole owner and official head of Chandler Enterprises. Mrs. Chandler will meet with all the heads of her various corporations just as soon as such a conference can be arranged." Unquote. Yes, thank you. I'd like you to issue this immediately and also send copies to all my various corporate heads. Thank you.
Bravo. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, I want to make it clear, right up front, that I am the head of Chandler Enterprises and that I'm not going to be fooled with, and I want respect.
You tell him, sweetheart.
Bruce, I want respect.
Ah, you got it.
Mrs. Wallingford.
Wow, really?
This is Adam's handwriting.
Stuart, the people from the institution are waiting downstairs.
Stuart, what are you doing in my suitcase?
Where did you get these, Joanna?
Oh.
You have great potential.
Please.
Okay. So your backhand needs a little work.
Yeah.
Your serve is a little rusty.
Uh-huh. And my return today was zilch, wasn't it?
So we'll work on it.
All right.
You look great on the court.
Oh, thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere.
I'll remember that. See you for the concert tonight, right?
You bet. Looking forward to that. Thank you. And thanks for your patience. Oh, boy, Ellen, do you have your work cut out for you. Okay. All right. Yes, Dave. Oops.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to barge in like this. I waited for your friend to leave. I didn't want to interrupt anything.
Well, what is it?
Well, it's the same thing I wanted to talk to you about earlier. It's not easy to tell you. I'm not going to be working at the chateau any longer.
And now, if you'll all put your hands on the table, barely touching it with your fingertips, free your mind of all other thoughts. Just concentrate on our one objective.
Well, you're good, I'll give you that.
Please, just concentrate.
Give it a chance, madam.
All right, huh? Concentrating.
Greg, are you truly open and receptive to reaching out to the other world?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You must remember to keep an open mind. Now, I am ready to invoke the spirit of Jenny Gardner Nelson.
Hi. Can I come in?
Yeah.
I got a little something for you here.
Yeah, what?
Surprise package full of fan mail.
Oh, you're joking.
No, I'm not. You're a hit, girl. I told you, now we gotta celebrate, don't I?
What do you mean?
Oh, a drive to the country and early dinner before we start work at the goalpost. What do you say?
I can't.
How come?
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to. It's just I told Candy I'd watch Brad for her today, so...
Well, is she bringing him over here?
Yeah, well, her sister has a doctor's appointment, and she's got a...
Well, so why don't we take Brad with us?
I'm not so sure Candy would love that idea.
He's such a great kid, Donna. I wish I hadn't messed up when I was supposed to...
Stop that,
Yeah.
Tom. Now that's in the past, and you're all right now.
Look, I better split before Candy sees me the way she feels about me. I don't think it'd be a good idea.
Okay, well,
maybe, right?
thanks for bringing over the fan mail.
No problem.
Tom. Rain check on the dinner?
Anytime.
Tom, hi.
Brad, how you doing?
Terrific. Tom, are you going to be staying with me, too?
Well, Hi, Candy.
Stuart, you have no right to go through my suitcase.
But that's Adam's handwriting.
Yes. These are pages from an old diary of Adam's.
I didn't know Adam had a diary.
It's from a long time ago, Stuart, when Adam was still married to Althea.
Althea. Oh, she hated me. I didn't like her too much either.
Well, she wasn't the nicest person in our lives, Stuart.
Why do you have those?
I was hoping that I could use them to help me persuade Adam into turning over everything he owned to me after his death.
Why?
Well, so that I could always take care of you, Stuart.
Oh, well, but why would that diary help you do that?
Well, Stuart, do you remember when Althea suddenly got sick?
Oh, yes. I always felt...
I always felt what?
Well, I know Adam would never do it to be mean or anything, but I always felt that he helped Althea to get sick so she'd leave me alone.
You're very perceptive, Stuart.
Did he say something about Althea's being sick in those pages? Is that why you kept it?
Yes, that's why I kept it. But unfortunately, things haven't worked out the way I planned.
Why?
Well, you see, I did get Adam to turn everything over to me in a trust fund. But what I didn't know was that Adam had already put all of his holdings into Erica's name. And so actually, I was left with nothing.
And that's why I have to go back to the institution?
Yes, that's why you have to go back, Stuart. I'm sorry. It won't always be this way, I promise you. I'll never stop trying to fight against Erica. I promise you that, never.
Mrs. Wallingford is here, Mrs. Chandler.
Yes, thank you, Josh. Well, I'm sure that you know Mike Roy, Mrs. Wallingford.
Yes, we've already had the pleasure.
I'm just surprised to see you here, Mr. Roy.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Mike is doing some research for an article he's writing on Adam's death. As a matter of fact, it's almost finished, isn't that right?
Yes, thanks to your cooperation.
I see. Well, I am here to speak to you, Erica, as mistress of this manor.
Look, I think it'd be easier if I worked on this in the study.
Oh, do you know where it is?
Yes. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Wallingford.
Mr. Roy. I am appalled at the inappropriateness of your actions. You, a woman who is so recently widowed.
Mrs. Wallingford, Mike Roy is a dear old friend.
Well, that was quite obvious.
You are unfortunately misjudging.
Misjudging? A man holding you in his arms in a passionate embrace?
This was not a passionate embrace. Mike Roy was merely comforting me.
Oh, comforting you.
Mrs. Wallingford, Mike and I worked very closely together on my book. And so in talking about my life with Adam, I quite naturally got very emotional.
And so he quite naturally grasped you to his bosom.
It was merely a gesture of sympathy. Now, I can suppose that it may have looked a bit unseemly.
It was very unseemly. And it was not at all in keeping with a woman of your stature.
Well, at least I wasn't falling down drunk.
I beg your pardon.
I mean, it may be all right to do that in the privacy of one's home, but never in public, the way you did.
I didn't come here to exchange insults.
Mrs. Wallingford, you're the one who set the tone.
I am here to discuss an important business matter, one that concerns you directly.
I call upon the spirit of Jenny Nelson. If you are there, come to us. We know you are on the earth plane, Jenny. Let your presence be known. Someone at this table is not concentrating.
Oh, don't look at me.
Mrs. Fargate, you have been hostile to this seance from the very beginning. I cannot waste my time and energies like this.
No, I'm sorry. I think it was me, Carlotta. I just let my mind wander.
Please, all of you. I must have total concentration, or there is no point in going on.
No, don't stop.
I promise it won't happen again.
Very well. Now, Jenny, do you hear me? If you are in this room, please give us some indication. Jenny. Jenny, are you there? Are you with us? It's me, Julie.
Julie?
Shh. That's Carlotta's contact.
What?
A little girl who speaks through Carlotta.
Jenny's here, but she's having trouble getting through. She wants to. She said she'd try. She wants to talk to Greg.
Oh, Jenny, please try.
Greg.
Yes.
Jenny wants to know if you still make those awful chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, it's Jenny. That's Jenny. It's Jenny.
Greg,
Yes.
do you really, really want to talk to Jenny?
Yes. Oh, yes, I do.
Then listen.
Greg. Greg. Greg.
It's Jenny. It's Jenny. That's Jenny.
That's enough. Now cut out this baloney right now.
My big brother's gonna go meet his fans. You're gonna be famous.
I don't know if I'm going to be famous. I'll tell you, I keep getting these lectures. I am going to be rich.
Hey, they just want to see what a gorgeous hunk you are.
Come on.
Oh, hey, you got it, you got it. I mean, look at all your fan mail. It is all from women.
Dream on, little sister.
Hey,
Dream on.
you love it, and you know it.
You want some coffee?
No, thanks. Hey, I get it for you.
No. I got to stretch.
You know. I'll get it.
The part of Liza Colby is now being played by Alice Haining.
Hi, Liza.
Hi, Linda.
Here to see
doing?
Cliff, huh?
Yeah, I'll give him this.
Come on in.
Thanks. He'll be out in a minute. You know, I really envy this job you've got.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Kind of like it myself.
Oh, hi, Liza. You got those papers for me?
Oh, yeah, right here. I'm sorry I didn't get over with them sooner.
No, that's all right, as long as I got them now.
Well, I'll just leave you two stars to confer. I'm going to go upstairs and study.
Well, this is great.
See you later, Liza. Right.
This is great.
Oh, good.
Good work. You want some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks.
I'm so excited about our new idea for the half-hour show, aren't
Boy,
you?
so am I. Especially if we can get into the syndication.
Well, of course we can. Hey, everybody wants free medical advice.
Yeah, well, you gave them a pretty stunning format.
Well, they were your ideas.
Yeah, but you put together the presentation.
Well, thank you. I hope I can keep working with you when you get to be a big star.
Are you kidding me? I wouldn't attempt anything like this without you. I
Well,
really
you
would.
better not. Oh, it's going to be such fun working with you on this new show.
If they buy it.
Well, we'll really break open the champagne then, won't we?
Oh, you bet we will.
No, none of this is an easy decision. It's just that Joanna's gone through some kind of power play. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't want any part of this.
I gathered that from last night with this condescending attitude of hers. Don't worry, Mrs. Dalton. I have no intentions of changing the staff.
That's very funny. Excepting she wouldn't have to worry about anything. The place is going smoothly.
But that is because of you. I can't imagine this place without you.
Ellen, you could do the same thing.
I don't want to.
Well, I just thought it was fair that I came and told you first.
I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry, too.
In spite of our problems?
Look, Ellen, first of all, let me be honest with you. I've made my problems our problems. I've got to work on that, change that.
You think you can work that out?
Are you kidding? If we're together? Of course I can.
Then there's hope? I hate doorbells. Yeah, Dave?
You're not going to believe this, but I forgot my tennis balls. Hi,
Well,
Ross.
it's my fault, the stupid thing. I left them in my tennis bag, and I just forgot to give them to you at the tennis court. I'm sorry. Here they are.
Let me get out of here. I got a lot of things to do, okay?
I'm glad that you came by.
I'm glad also.
Good.
Bye, babe.
So long.
Good. Here, I'm so sorry that you had to make the extra trip.
Oh, I don't mind. Another chance to look at that gorgeous face of yours.
Thank you very much. Will you excuse me, please? I've got an awful lot of work I have to do right now.
Something wrong?
Well, listen, I don't have time to go into it right now. Maybe I can tell it to you later on tonight.
We're still on for the concert tonight.
Absolutely, we're still on.
Well, I'll give you a call before I come by.
Fine. Fine, I'll wait for that call then. Bye.
Candy, I'm sorry about what happened to Brad the last time.
You mean that time where you fell asleep in at Candy's?
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, Brad. I was supposed to be looking after you.
Well, that's okay. I only went out to get some ice cream.
Yeah, I know.
Look, I really don't think it's necessary that we go all over this again.
Candy, I think you should know. I've been all right for some time now.
It's true. He really has been straight since then.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that.
Nothing like that'll ever happen again, I promise you.
Well, it's really done. I'm leaving.
I promise. No problems.
Okay, I'm trusting you.
Does that mean we can go outside and toss a few?
If it's all right with Candy.
Is it, Aunt Candy?
Yes, of course you go. Just don't tear up Mrs. Wallingford's grass or...
Oh, we'll be careful. Come on, Ma. I'll show you how to hunt the football. Come on.
Shut the door.
Shut the door, Brad.
Bye.
Have fun.
So, what's with you and Tom?
Nothing. We're friends.
Yeah?
Candy, I work for the man. He just dropped this fan mail by. No big deal.
Oh, come on, Don. Don't go pulling numbers on me. I know you too well.
We're friends.
Yeah?
Candy, I work for the man. He just dropped this fan mail by. No big deal.
Oh, come on, Don. Don't go pulling numbers on me. I know you too well.
And I know how you felt about Tom once.
Donna, you don't have to feel bad about me. It didn't take me very long to realize that I didn't stand a chance with Tom.
Well, maybe I don't either. Candy, I don't know. I don't care how loud he denies it. I think he's still carrying a torch for Brooke.
Well, it doesn't look like she's carrying much of a torch for him.
Who knows? I mean, who knows what's going to happen after she has the baby?
But that doesn't mean that you should give up.
Maybe you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this time it will be different. You mean the land Adam bought from you?
Under the pretense of keeping it as a natural preserve, when all the while he intended to use it in his gambling mall.
Well, what is it you would like to know about it?
I would like to know if it's true that that beautiful natural habitat is going to be sacrificed to the building of tacky, vulgar, high-rise condominiums.
I have no idea.
Well, I suggest that you find out. That is, if you want to have any standing in this community.
Mrs. Wallingford, my husband bought that property. I have nothing to do with that.
Even so, as his widow, you are now held responsible. That land was intended as a perpetual sanctuary where animal and plant life could thrive in a natural environment.
Well, I assure you that I will look into the matter immediately. And if what you say is true, I shall put a halt to such plans.
Oh, well, you see, my only interest is in protecting the land, Erica. I would be more than willing to buy it back.
Oh, well, now, of course, I would have to discuss that with my legal staff.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you would do so.
I shall. Mrs. Wallingford, I agree with you. That land should remain a nature preserve.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to hear you say that. I shall be eagerly awaiting to get your call.
Well, I'll call you just as soon as I possibly can.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you for stopping by.
Good day.
I'm going to have to get some help. Yes, hello, Chandler residence.
Hello. This is Joanna.
Why are you calling me?
I have a business proposition to offer you.
I have no interest in doing business with you.
Oh, I think you will be when you hear what it is.
I have no intention of hearing what it is.
Nevertheless, I'll be right over to give you an offer. Goodbye, Mrs. Chandler.
Is that everything you need?
Yep, I've got everything. Oh, except for the slides.
Oh no.
You forgot the slides?
It's okay, I'll go back and get them.
Oh, I hate to send you all the way back to the studio.
No, I don't mind. I guess my mind's a little scattered because I'm so thrilled about everything that's happening to us.
Oh, boy, I can identify. I'm actually very excited about tonight.
I just wish I could be there.
Wait, I wanted to ask you a question. What do you think of the idea of finishing tonight with a question-answer period?
I think that sounds great.
You think it sounds great? I think it sounds great.
You know, this is just the beginning. When we sell that half-hour show of yours, you are going to be on your way.
Well, maybe. But you're going to get the half the credit.
Thank you. You know, you really turned my life around.
Come on.
No, I really mean it. When I started working here at WRCW, it was just a job. But when I was assigned to help you, everything seemed to fall into place. I mean, it became exciting and challenging. Like doing this research for you. I can't tell you how fascinating it was for me to look up all this stuff. And suddenly it just seemed to open up a whole new world for... I shouldn't get so carried away.
No, that's all right. I like that part. It gives me a different perspective on the whole thing.
I don't think you realize what an incredible person you are.
Well, this incredible person is going to fall flat on his face without those slides.
Right. I'll go and get them.
Thanks.
Don't you know by now, Doctor? There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. Be right back. Liza gone?
Oh, yeah, she forgot some stuff. She's got to go back to the studio.
Oh.
Now, what does that smile mean?
Nothing. Just wonder if you're having a good time.
Right, I need some milk, butter,
Well, hi, sweetie. How'd it go?
Ask Bonnie.
Well, where is she?
She's in the car getting her co-star out of the glove compartment.
Okay, you're going to tell me all about it.
Well, these people are incredible. It takes them 9 million hours to do anything. It took them 9 million hours to light the set, I know at least, and then they do everything over and over and over.
All right. Tell me about Sweet Face. How did she behave?
Good for a rat, real good.
I wish I had been there.
It was incredible, really. Unbelievable.
Grandma,
Here
guess
they
what?
are. The stars return.
Grandma.
What?
Guess what?
What?
Sweet Face got an award for being the best actress they ever worked with.
Well, next to you.
Well, she's the real star. What's a Sweet Face?
Well, you going to tell me what went on?
Okay.
Shall we sit down? You going to go through your copy for me, what you did at the commercial?
Don't let that thing out of the cage, all right?
I won't. I'll just pretend.
No.
See, they had a bowl of food for her on the table. About this big.
Yeah.
And I walk in with Sweet Face in her arms, my arms, and I say, Sweet Face is the best hamster in the whole world. Even my mom thinks so, and she's real fussy. But the only thing is, Sweet Face is real fussy about what she eats. We tried everything. We even played music for her. Nothing worked. But one day, my friend Patty...
Oh, darn, I have to answer the phone.
Oh,
Too
Mom.
bad.
Come on, tell me.
And my friend Patty told me about Pet Nosses.
Yeah.
And that wonderful cheeky chow.
Oh, yes. Hi, Mr. Brett. How are
And
you?
I'll just let Sweet Face tell you how she likes it. And then I put it down on the table and stuck her nose in the bowl of food and made it all up.
Sure.
She was wonderful, Grandma.
And you are wonderful, too. Let me give you a hug. I'm so proud of you. I really am. Isn't that terrific?
Well, that was Mr. Brett, and he said the client liked your commercial very much. He did, yes, and they're going to buy it.
Isn't that terrific? It's wonderful.
Sweet Face, did you hear that? We're going to be on TV.
It's all right, Mrs. Fargate.
No, it's not all right, Greg. You've had enough heartache already.
I want to go through with this. I know what I'm doing.
Mrs. Fargate, would you care to dismiss yourself from this seance?
No, I would not care to dismiss myself from this seance. I'm staying right here till the bitter end.
Well, then kindly respect what is going on here.
I'll try.
I would greatly appreciate it.
But it won't be easy.
Now, Julie. Julie, are you still here? I'm scared. Do you really want me to be here?
Yes. Is Jenny still there?
Uh-huh. Greg,
Yes.
do you want to see her?
Oh, more than anything in the whole world.
Just look over my friend's shoulder.
Your friend?
Carlotta.
Okay. All right. I'm looking.
Can you see her?
No. Jenny. Jenny! It's Jenny! Jenny, is that you?
Jenny.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Jenny! Jenny, are you all right?
Yes,
Jenny. I miss you so much.
and I miss you.
I saw you. I saw you at the cemetery.
I'll be there again.
When? When will you be there?
Tonight. Wait for me. I'll come to you, Greg.
You want me to wait for you at the cemetery? Okay.
I'll see you there. At 8:13.
8:13. 8:13. Okay. 8:13. I'll be there. 8:13.
Jenny.
Carlotta, turn on the lights. Oh, I'll do it. See, it was just too much for her.
Oh, that light.
But you did it, Carlotta. Jenny appeared.
Oh, she did?
You don't remember?
I remember nothing.
Oh, don't give me that baloney.
Well, what happened?
You pulled a fast one right here. That's what happened.
Mrs. Fargate, for heaven's sake.
I don't know how you did it, but you're a fake.
What is she talking about?
Jenny appeared. Jenny appeared, and she said that she's going to meet me at 8:13.
And that's another thing that I don't get. Why that precise time?
That's exactly when Jenny died.
What?
I was there. She died at exactly 8:13.
Did you know that?
How would I know that?
We've got to go. Come on. We've got to go.
Greg, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, Greg.
I've got to get back to Pine. I've got to get back to Pine Valley, Mrs. Fargate.
Yes, well, I'm with you right there.
Okay, then I'll get the car.
I'll meet you right downstairs.
Thank you.
I'm glad it worked out, Greg.
And listen, you two creeps, and listen good. If you've done or said anything here tonight to hurt that boy, I hope you have bad luck for the rest of your life.
Oh, Langley, I haven't felt so alive in ever so long.
Because of nature preserved you?
Oh, no, silly. Because of you and the nature preserve.
Well, as long as I get top billing.
Always.
Here you are, my love. This has just got soda in it.
No.
No?
Oh, all right. You're right, of course. It is far too early.
You know, actually, I'm as happy as you are about the preserve.
Are you really?
Well, you know that I'm an environmentalist. I think I'll offer my services to conduct nature walks through the flora and fauna.
Oh, good, darling. Oh, that's so good of you. Wouldn't it be a horror to think of that beautiful natural habitat covered over with ugly condominiums?
Oh, I'm so happy you got through to Erica.
Well, I'm happy about quite a few things right now.
Like what?
Well, you know, darling, I never ever really stopped loving you, but I didn't like you too well.
Well, no one can blame you for that.
You know what I've decided now, though?
What?
My sanctuary is going to be called the Wallingford Wildlife Preserve.
Oh, dear, is that... But you know that's not my real name.
Well, it will be when we've had it made legal.
Yes, but the whole town knows that I'm Lenny Vlasak.
Oh, bother what the whole town knows. I was courted by and married to Professor Langley Wallingford. And I'm so accustomed to that name that I've no wish to change it.
Oh, my dear. That makes me very happy.
Then you'll agree you will allow us to change your name legally?
Happily.
Oh.
Why on earth would I be interested in buying some old diary of Adam's?
You'd find it fascinating reading.
How old is this diary, Joanna?
Oh, it's dated back a good many years.
But you won't be more specific.
I think that the 2 pages will be enough to arouse your curiosity.
Oh, really, why? I'm sure there's nothing on those 2 pages that's of any importance, except that Adam was miserable in his first marriage.
Wouldn't you like to know why he was miserable?
No, not really.
What about you, Mr. Roy? As a journalist, surely you must realize the value of such an acquisition.
What's your price, Joanna?
You can't afford it. But Erica could buy it for you as a gift.
I'm not buying that stupid thing, Joanna.
Don't be foolish about it. Mr. Roy could make a fortune writing an expose using the material in Adam's diary.
Such as?
Enough material to blacken his name and his memory forever.
Why in the world would I ever want to do that?
Let me see those pages.
No, don't you look at them, Mike. If you have anything to do with that vicious woman, I'm never going to speak to you again.
You think twice, Erica. You may be riding high now, but you're headed for a fall.
Oh, you wish.
I know.
Would it interest you to know that Ross has resigned his position at Chandler Enterprises?
What?
Not quite true, Joanna. Not anymore. I've decided not to leave.
But you handed me your resignation this morning.
Yes, I know. That was when I thought I'd be working for you. But I hear things have changed. And I'd be very happy to work for you, Erica. That is, if you'd have me.
Well, of course I would have you. I'm counting on you, Ross.
Well, good. There's no problem then.
Joanna, you know the way out.
Oh, your days are numbered whether you know it or not, Erica. It won't take you any time at all to run Adam's empire right into the ground.
Oh, I mean, I hate that woman.
She makes a lousy enemy.
You're right about that. I mean, she's just going to make me miserable in this town. I don't know what she's going to do. She'd do anything to get back at me.
No, Erica, you give it too much credit.
No, Ross, I know her. I mean, she's evil, she's vindictive. Well, I know what I'm going to do. This is perfect. I'm going to have Pine Valley eating out of the palm of my hand because I'm going to show them how much Chandler Enterprises loves Pine Valley.
And of course, planning the walkways and designing a quaint little bridge to span the pond was going to take quite a bit of time.
Yes, and we'd better get started on it right away because it's going to take a landscape architect, weeks and weeks to draw it all up.
And in the meantime, my love, I suggested we take a little holiday to commemorate our newfound happiness, don't you?
Oh, I do think so. In fact, we deserve a second honeymoon.
My dear, life with you is a second honeymoon.
Excuse me.
Hello? Mrs. Wallingford, it's Erica.
Oh, yes, Erica.
Mrs. Wallingford, I've been doing a lot of thinking about your land and the nature preserve. And I wonder if you'd care to come over here and discuss it further.
Oh, of course, I'd be more than happy to. Tell me, are we in agreement about the land?
Oh, well, Phoebe, I think it's the only way to go. Well, then I'll see you soon.
Oh, indeed you shall. And thank you so much, Erica.
All right, you're welcome. Goodbye. She'll be right over.
You don't really think the old girl is going to approve of your plans, do you?
Well, of course she is. She's going to be thrilled out of her mind.
Liza and I have a working relationship, that is it.
Yes, well, I'm sure that's the way you feel about it, but I'll bet you anything that if you wanted to, you could have a great time down in King's Cross.
Well, I don't want to have a good time down at King's Cross, and Liza is not coming there, so get this out of your head, all right?
Okay, all right. Well, I think you're missing a good
Why do you want to start trouble, Linda?
Trouble? Cliff, come on, you got enough trouble already. I mean, don't forget, you are married to the ice
Hey, wait a
princess
minute. I
of
told you
all-
about this. I do not want you bad-mouthing my wife in front of me, okay? I mean it.
All right.
I gotta have the slides, Liza. I can't do this without them.
Okay, now don't panic. I'll find them if I have to tear the whole building apart. And if I don't, I'll have them make up a new set, okay?
Liza, look, I gotta leave, like right now.
Well, you go ahead. I'll bring the slides to King's Cross myself. I'll deliver them right to the auditorium.
Oh, I don't want you to do that.
Now, look, I already told you there isn't anything I won't do for you, right? I'll get these slides to you one way or another.
Oh, okay. You know where I'm staying, right?
I know. Now go, and don't worry.
Okay, I do appreciate this, okay?
No problem. Bye.
Bye.
She's coming to King's Cross, right?
21 right, fake pass. On two.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Time out, you guys. Who's for lemonade and cookies?
On for that. How about you, Brad? Give me a hand on the table here. Put the table
Hey,
back.
Tom, did you ever make a run all the way down the field?
Yeah, the wrong way.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Oh, boy, lemonade.
Go. Yum, 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 yum.
Sorry.
You, young man, drink up and in for a nap.
A nap?
Excuse me, you're much too old for a nap. Mm-hmm. How about watching television? Shoes off before you get on the bed?
Okay.
Okay.
Can I take these with me?
You betcha.
Okay, see you later, Tom.
In a while, Brad.
Bye-bye.
He's a great kid, huh?
Oh, he's just wild about you.
You still think I'm lying to myself, Donna?
Maybe not.
I'm telling you the truth. All I want out of Brooke is to be able to see my child.
You should. You'd be a terrific father, Tom.
Are we okay now?
I miss you.
I miss you too.
Well, Professor and Mrs. Wallingford, you of course know Mike.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And I would very much like to present Signor Emilio Carlucci.
Ah, Signor Carlucci.
The Signor Carlucci? The sculptor?
Well, of course, the one and only.
Oh, I just adore your work, Signor. Oh.
The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
Oh, indeed we do. This is a rare privilege, Signor.
Please, Mrs. Wallingford, sit down.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, whatever gives our little town the honor of your presence, Signor.
Perhaps I had better let Mrs. Chandler explain this to you.
Oh, please, call me Erica.
Of course. Erica.
Well, Professor and Mrs. Wallingford, Signor Carlucci has been so kind as to accept my commission to sculpt me in marble.
In marble?
Yes.
Oh, how fascinating. Oh, Signor, you have a lovely subject.
Un'inspirazione davvero, signora? Yes.
Will it be a life-size, Erica?
Well, yes, of course.
Oh.
Signor Carlucci, Mrs. Wallingford is the woman who decided that this wonderful land should be a nature preserve.
Yes, a noble gesture.
Grazie, grazie. Yes, we're very happy and excited about it. As a matter of fact, Langley and I were just discussing our concepts for the layout of it when you called, Erica.
Oh, but I have already sent my landscapers over to put together my concepts for the project. You see, I am going to present this beautiful piece of property to our town as the Erica Kane Chandler Nature Preserve.
What?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I am so excited. And, of course, the center of attention is going to be the magnificent, magnificent sculpture that Signor Carlucci is going to do of me.
It wasn't a trick, Mrs. Fargate. It was for real. There's no way they could have faked her presence there.
Darling, I was brought up in the colony, and I've seen it done 1,000,000 times with trick lights and mirrors and all sorts of things.
Look, I know you don't want to believe it, Mrs. Fargate.
Look, it was very well done, and I admit the girl looked very like Jenny.
It was Jenny. It was. And 8:13, I'm going to see her.
Sweetheart, I don't want it to be hurt.
She said to meet her at the cemetery. Now, how could they fake projecting her image way out in the open like that? Tell me that. How could they do that?
I wish I could believe it.
Look, it's almost time. I've got to move.
Well, listen, I'm coming with you.
No, are you sure you want to do that?
Unless you don't want me.
No, it's okay, but we've got to hurry. It's almost time.
All right, let's go.